Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make this really cute little flip out. It's a card, but I'm going to be using it in my junk journal. It's just kind of a little interactive little card that I'll probably glue and make it a pocket. And then you can also untie it and open it up like that. Just think it's really cute. I made this using the dies from Globleland. And if you want to see my haul video, I'll have the link down below, as well as the video, or as well as the links for the actual dies that I used. I combined 3 of the sets. I used this. It's kind of like a long stamp. It's big. It has this inner piece here so that you can use it to make a shaker, or in this case I just made a window. And then I used this die. It says welcome to our hive, but I'm going to be making one with the be happy at the bottom there. And then I also used the little honeycomb on the whole part. And then I used the bees from this die that says sweet, kind, humble. And then it has the bumblebees there, little flowers, little stars. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'll show you some of the other items that I made. And if you want to see them all, you can watch that other video too. But I made this card. I made some bookmarks or journaling tags. This was a shaker that I made. It's like a ticket die. This little card. And this Be Happy tag. So I just wanted to show you those. If you want to see the first video of this, go ahead and click the link down below. But for now, we'll get started and I'll show you how to make this. It's really pretty simple. I have yellow paper, black paper, and then I have a scrap of some honeycomb paper. This is some scrapbook paper that I had in my stash. So I'm going to, let's move this out of the way here. What we want to do is cut a piece, and I need I'll get my paper trimmer so I can tell you exactly the length. Let's see here. This is, this is a little under 9 inches, and then about 3 inches wide, or tall in this case. So 9 by 3. So I'm going to go ahead and cut. Mine's already the right length this way, so I'm just going to cut 3 inches. And then I'm going to go ahead and fold this in half. And what I did was I took the inner part of this stamp die here, opened that up, and I used some washi tape and taped this down and ran it through my Sizzix. So we'll go ahead and do that. I put it over so there's about a 1/2 inch on the left side and a little bit more room on this side, so there's room to put that little honeycomb piece in the hole. Just grabbing a piece of washi and make sure it's straight. Go ahead and stick it down that way. Pull over my scissors here. And I bought some new plates because my plate was getting really warped. And I think at one point in time I watched a video on how you can keep it from getting warped, but I kind of forgot how to do that, so I'm gonna have to re-watch that video. I also, maybe I'll use them. I also purchased these magnetic shims off of Amazon. So let me try. It comes with a pack of 2. I'll have the link down below. I tried to find the Sizzix ones and couldn't find them. I know I'd seen a video on them at one point, but then they had these on Amazon. So I'm going to try this out, because then you probably wouldn't have to use the washi tape, but oh, this is going to help definitely. So I'm going to put that. You don't want to cut into this, but I think it is a self-healing. I always cut up. I know people do it differently. So let's go ahead and run this through. Sorry about that ring light, because it's so shiny at the top. Okay. This does add a little bit of thickness to the actual full thing going through. Sorry, let's see my arm there. All right. So that cut. Let's see here. I can use that piece for something else. All right, so I have that. That's ready to go. Now we need a piece of black. Wow, that really dented. Look at that. I'm wondering if you just use, I don't know if you just use that without the bottom plate. I'll try that out. See if that works. So now I just need to cut one bigger than this piece, and then I need the inner piece. So now we're going to make a frame with these 2 pieces. So this actually helps really. See, it doesn't move off of there. I'm just disappointed that that really dented, because it was just really thick. And then I'll go ahead and put that down. You kind of center it. So this definitely helps without, so you don't have to use the washi tape. And then I'm going to cut a piece off here. It's a little bit narrow, but I think it's good. And let's see if this works. That really... Alright, let's try this. Nope, it's not. I wonder... Okay, maybe... I do need... I wonder if I should take one of the numbers off here and then put the other. Let's try it this way. This, and then put the clear one down. So it's not quite as thick, but it definitely needs to be more than what it was. All right, let's try it. Nope. That's not gonna work either. Maybe I'll try two of the magnet. I'll try 2 of the magnet shims. Maybe you just need to use it with all the layers. But let's try this first and see. Do 2 of those. No. Well, darn. Okay, so I guess it'll just have to be all of them, except take the one shim off. Sorry guys, I should have tested this out beforehand, but you're getting real life crafting here. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and send this through. It does make it really thick. Wow. I don't know. Gosh, wow. Okay. And it worked. It just really put a indentation on the magnet part. All right. I think we need this for the... I like that, but it's just really thick. I'm sure the Sizzix is just the right thickness. You don't really need that for the bumblebees. So I'm going to use this inner part of the black for the bumblebees and send that through. That. I'm going to clean up this here in a bit. I'm just going to cut everything. Let's go ahead and cut the Be Happy. So I'm just going to do that. The Be Happy in the honeycomb part. All right, now let's put that aside for now. And grab our pieces. Okay. We have that piece, and we just need to glue this around the frame. So I just have some tacky glue here. And then poke out the bumblebees. I need my little paper piercer. All of the dies I've used from Globleland have been really nice. They cut really nice. These are really delicate dies, and I had a viewer say that I should use the double-sided sticky paper, and I haven't tried that yet. I did buy some, but I haven't tried it yet. I need to. But for now I'm just going to use, I have my little tiny glue pen and I'll use that. It's not, I'm sure the double-sided sticky paper will work a lot better and easier. But this is just a really quick craft for now, so I'm not going to pull the sticky paper out. And let's see, we'll go ahead and take out these other pieces. So leave a comment down below what you are working on right now. What theme? Are you working on a junk journal? Are you working on scrapbooking or cards or whatever? Just interested in knowing. And also, I'll be having a haul video soon. I went to the Great Lakes Mega Meet Scrapbook Convention that was near Detroit, Michigan. And I met up with my friend Crystal from Happy to Plan and Alyssa. They were my crafty scrapbooking buddies from California when I lived out there. Now I'm in Ohio, so I drove to meet them. They flew out and it was just a lot of fun. And I bought a lot of things that I didn't really need, but I will definitely use them. I'll use them to make journals and scrapbooking cards and things like that. I don't think I'll use the heart, but I can save that for later. So I have this here, and then I have my scrap of honeycomb, and I want to stick that back behind there. So I'll go ahead and trim this off. I think it will fit nicely inside there. Yeah, I'll just kind of center it. Let's see. Maybe I'll pull it over this way. That'll work. Just go ahead and glue this down. I would say this is 2.5 by 4, maybe. It was just a scrap, so it fortunately fits perfectly in there. With a little bit on the side here, but I'll be putting my hole there anyways, so it's always good to use up your scraps on projects. And then the last thing I want to do on the inside is put, well, actually I added a bee, I think, in here too. Oh, I used the heart. Okay, so I can use that heart. So we'll go ahead and poke that out. You can add in a bee, and I'm just going to stick it right there so I can use this as the background of the bee. On these I put paper behind it and glued it down onto paper and cut them out. But you don't always have to do that. But first I'm going to see where I need to glue down the Be Happy, because you want to be able to see it for the most part. behind there. So that is a good spot there. And let me grab my glue. I have this Bonding Memories dual action glue pen. It was from Close to My Heart. I'm sure they have, there's a brand at Michael's or whatever. I don't know. I had a friend that used to be Close to My Heart dealer, and I believe they're going out of business, so I don't know if you'll be able to find this or not, but I'm sure there's something similar at Michael's if you want it. But again, if I do more of these, I'll use my double sticky paper because it will be easier for this since it's just so much tiny area here. This glue seems to it might dry before I actually get it down, so let's see here. Try and get it down here quickly before it dries up. Straight. I think that's good. Let's see if it'll stay down. I think so. I think I got it. That's pretty good. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and glue down this little bee. Get it on the and I'm just going to put the wings and the body on the actual yellow part there so you can see it through. And then I can't remember what I did. Oh, so I put that guy over here. And this one going that way. I'm wondering, I will need to, maybe I'll just put that, I'll do it like that. So just so it's a little bit different than my other one. But first I'll put the hole in it and maybe see if it's going to be too much. Because I may just only need the one bee up there. And we'll stick this heart, maybe the heart we can put down there instead of the other bee. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to put the honeycomb down. And punch the hole. And then we'll decide what we need. All right. Worked. One thing about this glue is that it dries pretty quick, so you can get it on there, and if you get it down before it dries, obviously on the back, it doesn't leave a lot of sticky stuff like coming through or anything like that, so that's good because it is just a thin layer when it goes on. So I'm going to use my hole punch, which is the crocodile, and I'm using the bigger hole in here. It's smaller than a regular hole punch, but the biggest size on the Crocodile. And if you don't have a Crocodile, it's something they came out with like middle 2000s, I think, or earlier, to set eyelets. And it has the two holes you punch, and then you put the eyelet in, and then you set it with this part up here. But it works really great for punching holes through lots of layers or really thick like chipboard. And then, so I use it all the time just for that. I don't use a lot of eyelets. I should, because I have a bunch from the early days of scrapbooking, and I try to use them because, I mean, it's just a waste, but I think they look nice and I don't want to waste them. But it also, you can move these up and down so you can go further on your paper. And if you're trying to do a series of holes in the side of a paper or whatever you're working on, and you want them all to be the same distance from the end of your paper, that's what these are for. These unscrew and you can move them. It has like an inch on here on both sides, so you can move this back and forth and your paper will stop there, if you understand that. So, and then also these things pop out for different sized, the eyelets or grommets. So yeah, there's that. But I'll put a link for this down below too. It's on Amazon, on my Amazon affiliates links. Okay, do we need the heart? Maybe I'll do that. I'll do the heart, because I think it'll be too much with that bee, and if we want to use the bee over here, I'm gonna have to glue it on paper and stuff. So if I decide to do that, I'll do that later. But I don't want this video to be like 45 minutes long or anything. But I will use the heart down here. And then I'll go ahead and just use the ribbon that I had tied up. Where is it? Here it is. I had it on the other one. So I just, oh, okay. I forgot to punch all the way through to the back piece of paper, so I need to do that. So I'll just punch right where the other hole was and go through to the back. So now there's a hole there. And I'm just going to tie this up. Just have to get the ribbon through the hole. Now, one thing you could do with this, if you don't want it to be, if you don't want a hole and tie this up like this to make it a little card, you can make this into like a pocket and glue it here or sew it. And then you can stick tags in there. You can add acetate as well if you wanted to, and just make it a window, like with a glass, but it'll be acetate with a clear little window. But I think this is really cute. So this will go in my bee journal. I'm altering a vintage Reader's Digest book, and I'll be having a video out. I can give you a sneak peek right now. Let me grab it. So I haven't done the cover, like decorated it, but it'll be bee themed, and it's this yellow Reader's Digest book. And I went through and tore pages out to make it a thinner book. And I kept a lot of the pages in there too to make pockets. And this is what I worked on when I was at the Great Lakes Mega Meet. So I am going to have a video working on some of these pages, but this is just a sneak peek of what it's going to look like. And then this will be in my Etsy shop. So these pages back here are the ones that I haven't worked on. I just made the like tore the pockets and paper clipped them together, and I'm just working my way through gluing the pockets in and the paper and the decorations, and then I'll fill it. But I will do a tutorial on just the process of this. Just short, not like a complete tutorial, because I watched a video by Gail Augustinelli here on YouTube, and she shows how to do it. I think she has a full tutorial, and then there's also another channel that I watched. I'll try and find those when I do this video and have the links for you. So anyway, I think this turned out really cute. Here's my original one, and then here's this one. Super adorable, and hopefully you're able to check out these die sets over on Globleland.com. I'll have the link for their website as well as a coupon code for you, and maybe you'll be able to check those out. So if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. This is Kim with Creative Crafticality. Bye. God bless.